Hello YouTube! Welcome back to your most favorite channel on the YouTube community, Nakagawa House. I'm the house owner, Nakagawa. Yeah! Today's episode is not only interesting but also goofy. I'm feeling very excited to share with you. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a like. If you feel bad, please leave me a comment down below so that I can reply you back ASAP. I just can't wait to get ready for it. So why don't we just go ahead and jump into it. Let's begin.
If you wanna have any suggestion, give it back to you. I'ma tell you the secret why I gotta do this. Must be the money.
Look at the picture of a young couple. They have been in a relationship for 7 years. The boy in blue proposed to his girlfriend in pink and sent her an engagement ring. That's great. I'm so happy for him, but when she knew he tested positive with coronavirus, she was afraid and suddenly dumped him. Eventually, they broke up. She said to him, I don't want to be infected by you no matter what. It's crazy, right? It's so cruel, isn't it? Yeah, it cringes me. I found this article from internet, but it's definitely not something you want to know in the morning. What disgusts me is that she resold the engagement ring to a pawnbroker at 300,000 Japanese yen, which is worth $28.11 US. I understand why she wanted to stay away from her ex-boyfriend because of the coronavirus, but I don't feel a true love from those guys, you know. If she had a deep affection for him, how dare could she end up the relationship with him like that? She could at least wait, but she didn't do that because maybe she wasn't not in a mood of marriage, or she had an affair with somebody else, or maybe she had some particular reasons why she wanted to leave him alone. That's why she created a genius excuse with coronavirus. Because it doesn't make sense, everyone. Yeah. In spite of being together for 7 years and she left him alone because of the virus infection, it must be something wrong. I don't believe it, but whatever the truth is, that's what happened. If it is true, she's a and I know you agree with me, but on the other hand, this guy has a serious problem too. You know what it is? Yeah, it seems like he hasn't sensed anything weird from her. Okay? Yeah, let's think about this way. Let's suppose that you are at the same position with this boy. You know, throughout the 7-year relationship with your girlfriend, if she's doing something wrong or something weird or something happened to her, you should be able to notice the behavior of the other half or correct her what's wrong with her, right? But he didn't do it. Yeah, relationship can be tricky. You guys must be amazing when you are going well. If she betrays you, that's so much painful. I haven't dated with too many girls before, so it sounds bogus if I give you my personal advice, but taking one step back from a different viewpoint, look at your girlfriend. Her casual face can be beneficial or helps you to gain personal perspectives on a scenario. Firstly, I don't buy girlfriend the engagement ring at 300k Japanese yen. I was so into her, to be honest, but when it comes to money, I draw the line and try to think about the business. For me, marriage is nearly equal to a business, you know. I give you something good and you give me something even better back to me. You know, I always seek out for a win-win relationship. That's why my relationship that doesn't last forever. I mean, didn't last forever. There's no perfect relationship. When we had a small argument, it actually escalated into a massive chaos. And it happens to everybody, because I didn't want to regret my decision making. I tried to make it even with my ex-girlfriend, but she hated it. I didn't really care about that because I believed I was absolutely right. That's why she left me. Yeah, that's my fault, right? Yeah, I admit I admit my fault. I tried myself first to be happy. That's why I failed. I didn't want to admit a mistake, but I failed. That means I didn't sense her. Yeah, she thought I went psycho. Well, sometimes we went well, other time we went wrong. That's life, you know. Well, anyway, let's just stop talking about my ex-girlfriend because it cringes you. I'm gonna feel so pacific if I continue, so why don't we just go to the next topic. There's a dad and his son. This kid wants to see Thomas. He makes a wishes to have face-to-face talking with Thomas, the tank engine, but actually it doesn't last because Thomas is a fiction, a steam locomotive, so his dad does something for him. Very, very impressive that, isn't it? I wanted my dad to treat me like that when I was a kid because I always wanted to play with him, but my dad was not easygoing person. He just stayed home and he got drunk and hangover at 11 in the afternoon. Yeah, kind of bad memory, but if he does it to me now, it cringes me. 24-year-old dumps her boyfriend, quits her job and now living a van life with her dog. Her name is Sydney. She travels all over American states with her dog after she dumped her boyfriend. Sydney worked 3 jobs and other side gigs to afford to buy her van, and she also revealed that she uses tripod camera to take picture of herself and her dog. Wait, what does side gigs mean? Okay. It's a piece of work or a job that you are getting paid for doing in addition to doing your main job. So that means side business, right? Yeah, so she bought a van. What's her side business, by the way? Yeah, damn. That van must be so expensive, isn't it? Yeah, how did she buy it? Well, she mentioned she then set out on a road with her then boyfriend of just over a year after buying a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter van for $18,000 and renovating it for another $10,000. That was back in September 2017. However, she dumped him because they weren't compatible and had a different dream. I don't know exactly what happened to these guys, but it sounds to me like she's a very reckless person. Well, I may be wrong, but when she has a small argument with her ex-boyfriend, she probably gets frustrated and then finally her negative emotion explodes all of a sudden. Yeah, I never say she's always wrong, but I think it's impossible for them to always have the same dream or same direction where they have always been true. You know, she or he can make any excuse when they fight. You know, any reason can be founded from under the ground. Yeah, from my personal perspective, for example, Japanese girls tend to be very sensitive to a small thing. Yeah, especially they don't like KY man. Do you know what KI stands for? K is kuki, Y is yomenai, kuki yomenai, man. Yeah, that means a man who can't read your mind or atmosphere. When you walk in a quiet train and speak loud over the phone in public place, you are considered as a nuisance, right? Yeah, if you are with a group of people working on a project together, you do something completely different from others, you are also considered as a KY man. It can be simplified as a bad manner, cultural ignorance, and poor social skills. If you are foreign visitors in Japan, you may be bound to accidentally coming across to KY people. If you encounter them, please stay away right away. Yeah, well, I like to see them online. Anyway, yeah, Sydney's ex-boyfriend might have been a KY guy. I don't know the truth, but even she saved up for enough money for a van and launched her website about her blog for a short period of time. I think it could be very hard to keep putting out the contents about the blog. Yeah, Sydney must be very, very comfortable with her dog because dog doesn't betray her. Yeah, for temporary, it may be fun and it's okay, I think. But if she has to make money for a living from traveling or blogging, that's a different story. I blog on my YouTube channel, but it's very, very difficult for me to monetize at this time because I'm still on lockdown for coronavirus. I can do something else, but most of bloggers have to give up on it. If you're such famous blogger as Sydney, your income will be dramatically decreased. Yeah, for now I make video with Nakagawa House because I can do it at home. I can keep up updating my contents about what's going on in Japan. I have been relatively lucky with internet reactions because I haven't got too much hate or negativity in a content in a comment yet. But I try really hard to read many comments on Facebook or YouTube because there's where nasty grams can really come out. I like my people and family on SNS because they support what I do and surround me with positivity instead of negative stuff. But more importantly, I have to face negativity as well, like why they hate me, what's against my video, or what makes them feel uncomfortable because I may be able to find some useful findings hidden behind my back. You know what I'm saying? I'm planning to keep creating and monitor Nakagawa House by the end of May. If you have something interested, please let me know. I'll see what I can do for you by all means. I'll keep you guys updated if you wanna follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I do post my photos or whatever interested. Please monitor me if you want. Alright, I'll call it a day here. Thank you for watching guys today's video. Take care and see you guys in the next episode. Bye.